Hello friends, today we are going to talk about radio group element in Omnistudio Omniscripts. So radio group element is basically part of the group section, right? And we can find that radio group element within that group section, and it's basically allows you to build multiple questionnaires or assessment forms efficiently. So it is unlike right a single group element. So radio group element, like, it will map a single set of global selectable options across multiple distinct questions arranged in a structured table or list format, right? For example, I have already configured these radio group element, and let me just show you the preview. So on clicking on this preview, we can just preview our implementation within the Omniscripts, and we are going to see, like, we have different set of questions, right? So like this is the first question, like which planet in our solar system is the hottest, and the second question is different from the first one, and the third one is another unique question, right? So for these three set of unique questions, we are getting the same set of values, right? Venus, Mars and Jupiter. So for this kind of requirement, we use radio group element, where like questions will be different, but we want the same set of options, right? So user can select a particular answer from their for the questions to be answered, but they can also choose like select all option to make at once, like we for suppose a user want to select the same answer for all the different questions, right? So that can also be achieved by clicking on this set all options that can be configured in the radio group element configurations, right? So this is all about this how to configure, like how to what is the purpose of the radio group element. Now I'll be going to build this same implementation from scratch as I do for each video, so that will be helpful for you. So please stay tuned, and before get started, please hype my video so that it can be reachable to more audience. So thanks for watching. So let's get started by creating a new Omniscript, and I'll just provide the new Omniscript name as radio group element in Omniscript, and we want to provide the type and subtype as well. So I'll just provide like type as radio group and subtype as group OS, for example, and I'll just simply click on save. And now in the step sections, we just need to add the radio group. I can just drag and drop simply this radio group element within the step, and in here we can provide the radio group element name as well. For example, I'll just provide select select answers, and let me just provide the label as select answers, and let me just make it to required, and this is optional to make this required. And for example, we can just choose the width as well for the timing, and just keep it at 6. And we in here, so radio group questions, in here we can define our questions, and in the options we can define our answers by like by key value and label. So we just need to provide the value and label, right? So let me just put those questions first. Let me just copy these questions one by one. So we just want to provide the value and the label as same, and let me just provide the other two questions as well, and the final one is so this is how we can just add multiple questions, right? So now we just need to add the options as well, right? So we can just add the options like Venus we want to add, and this is the place where we can define like let user select all options in the column. So we have seen like this is the set all options we can make for the options available. So for the time being, I'll just keep it not selected, so that we can just show you the differences between checking the checkbox or unchecking this one. So let me just create more options, and we are going to add like Jupiter, and let me just add another option which is Mars, and let me just click on save. So our configurations is done. So as of now, we have just configured radio group questions, and for this many questions we have this, we'll have the same set of answers, right? So I'll just click on preview again, and we can see that these are the different questions, but for these same questions, different questions, we are getting the same set of answers, right? So now currently, and after selecting the answer, like for example select answers node, so this is our radio group element name, and based on each question answer, for each question answer we user answer, so we'll be getting like the with these options, right? So that could be used in the further operation to make like to store those question answer in a object kind of, right? So we'll be going to see those use cases as well, but for today's session is to like explain what is radio group element. So this is how we can see, like this is the question, this is the value of the questions we set, right? We have while setting up the questions we have provided the value and label, right? So so this is the value portion. So value, what is the value is being selected, marks. So for example if I just update the value, for example if I just update this question value to question 1, then we'll be seeing question 1 is being selected and answered, and based on the question 1 we'll be getting that currently there is no answers is being selected. For example if I just select this one like Venus, right? So we'll be seeing under this select answer, so this is the element name of the radio group element, and under this select answers we are getting the value of the, since we have updated the value, right? So based on the value selected we are getting the value Venus. But if I just select another this one, so we'll be getting like which is the planet known as the red planet. So this is the value, and the value is selected as like Jupiter or Mars, right? Mars is the red planet. So this is how we can just configure the radio group element, and we can just configure the width as well. If I just make it little bit high, little bit more width, so we'll be getting this kind of interface, right? Or if I just make it then if I just click on preview, so we'll be seeing the width is getting updated. So let's make it to 7 or 6, right? Or let make it to 9, so that the questions will be within the same lines, right? So let make it 8, and I'll just click on preview again. So we can see that the questions are being in a same line, and we can just see our set of actions, set of options, right? Now another thing that I want to discuss, like this option, like let user select all options in the column. So for each value and label is being added as the options, we will be getting this option. So if I just update this one and click on save, we'll be seeing the options for the only for the Venus, right? Since we have added the set all options for the Venus. And if I just click on this one, so we'll be seeing Venus is being selected for all the questions, right? So this is how we can just utilize that checkbox. And again let me just make the width to 6, and let me just make this configuration updated for all the options, right? So you want to get the select all options for all of the options, right? So let me just click on preview, and we can see that this select all option is being available for all the options, right? So this is how we can just configure the radio group element in Omniscript. So we'll be in the next session, we'll be going to see what is the main purpose, what is the difference between the normal radio element versus this radio group element as well. And we are going to based on the selected question answers, right? So based on the selected options we are going to update some sort of create records. We are going to store these values in a database in Salesforce object, right? So please stay tuned, and in that case we'll be going to use a data mapper load or integration procedure. And if you have not watched those tutorials already available in my channel, so please go to my playlist. For example, you can just go to the courses, and you will be find like different courses is being available, like expression set, business rule engine tutorials, step by step integration procedures tutorials, step by step. Or you can find the playlist as well, in which you will be having like 100 plus videos for Omnistudio. So please stay tuned, and if you like this video, please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hype this video so that it can be reachable to more audience, right? So thanks for watching. I'll be uploading more tutorials on Salesforce Omnistudio and data cloud topic, as well as Agentforce topic. So please stay tuned. Thanks for watching.